An idiom is a phrase or expression whose meaning can't be understood from the ordinary meanings of the words in it.
In other words, an idiom is not literal. The words in an idiom do not make sense according to basic English.
Idioms are a form of figurative language. What that means is that the words cannot be taken literally. Instead, you need to learn them with the entire expression.
So we know that literal or literally means actually or without exaggeration, and idioms are not literal. Instead, idioms are figurative because their meaning is not interpreted literally.
Figuratively means that the words and definitions do not actually fully go together. In English, people use idioms every day without realizing they are.
An idiom can only be understood as an entire phrase. If you break down the words in an idiom, it does not make sense because it is not literal. Let's look at some examples.
The phrase "in a nutshell" is a summary.
In a nutshell, if it were literal, would mean a person inside of a nutshell. But figuratively, this idiom means to be concise or to summarize.
A piece of cake is another idiom. It translates to easy.
In a literal sense, a piece of cake would mean dessert, but in this case, figuratively, it means easy.
Like, if you were playing a game and you won and it was easy, you can say, that was a piece of cake. Another idiom is a change of heart.
A change of heart does not literally mean you have a different heart. It means you change your mind, your outlook, or your opinion on something.
For example, if you decide you might want to go to one school and you switch that decision, it's a change of heart.
The phrase "all ears" does not literally mean every ear.
If it were literal, all ears might look like this. But figuratively, as an idiom, it means to fully listen. Now that we know how to use idioms and what they are, let's listen to some idioms in everyday life English.
Yesterday I went to the grocery store and it cost me an arm and a leg. I can't believe how expensive it's gotten. To make it worse, when I left the store it was raining cats and dogs. My groceries got all soaked. When I got home I didn't know how to take the groceries out of the car. It was a hard nut to crack.
I realized that my groceries weren't such a big problem and I shouldn't cry over spilled milk.
When my husband got home, we were in the same boat because he had to carry in his computer and all of his work supplies.
We helped each other out, we got into the house in no time, and we didn't break any stuff.
Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you learned a little more about idioms.